Hey everybody, it's Melina. I didn't do the fancy countdown tonight. I'm going to keep it short, sweet, simple, to the point. So we got a lot of little things to talk about. I got some notes on my little index card. So I was really torn on what to talk about for this training because I feel like we've covered so much lately, so much stuff. And so I wanted to bring something really timely and valuable to you guys tonight. Hey, John, let me pull this up on my phone so I don't miss all the names. And I'm sorry, I just got back from walking Ava, so I'm a little sweaty at the moment. So yeah, like I said, hey Sarah, I really struggled with what tonight's topic should be about, but Jason, he is my my idea bouncer offer guy, and he inspired this training. You will find that he inspires a lot of the things that I do. But it's super helpful because, sometimes I just run out of ideas. Like this brain, I mean, I don't run out, but well, maybe I do. My brain just can't think of anything. I'm blocked for whatever reason. And so thankfully I have Jason. Hey, Jessica. So I'm starting a little series. It's like a mini series because we're keeping this short. This isn't going to be an hour-long training. I'm hoping to keep it under 15 minutes, if at all possible. But we're calling it Gear Up. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is gearing up for the catalog change. Hey, Dana, we're about 5 weeks away from the new catalog. I don't know if they've published the exact date yet, but my brain, my noodle says that I think the new catalog will be either like July 31st or August 1st. So there's some things that we can now and even into mid-ish July to get us ready for that catalog change. So I've got 5 or 6 little nuggets that we're just going to talk about real quick. Hi, Brenda. So the first thing is, how are you going to party, kick off the new catalog? I call it a catalog release party, and you can do it a couple different ways. I encourage you to do it multiple ways. I encourage you to do a couple if you want. This is for me, it feels like you're a brand new consultant again. You get to be brand new all over again. And that's when you get to invite everybody and their grandma to come and check out what's new. And so I thought maybe someone would be excited. Hey, Cynthia. I thought somebody would maybe be excited to hear what I would say to a customer to get them excited about my catalog release party. So knowing me, how I've operated in the past, minus 2020, which 2020 just the only thing that counts in 2020 are the really good things that happened. I'm not counting the fact that I had one home party during, all of 2020. But I am doing something in person for the new catalog. So I already told folks that came to my little open house 2 weeks ago or last weekend that we're doing it again in August. So number one, if you're going to do something in person, go ahead, pick the date now, mark it in your calendar, talk to your family, make sure nobody has anything else going on. You can do it open house style, or you can do it actual party style. Sorry, my mom's calling. I'll call her back. So you can do it either way. There's pluses and minuses to both of them. The thing with an open house is there's no set time for people to show up. So sometimes that can be really awesome because, if you're 1 to 5, let's just say, hey, Jennifer, if 1 to 5 is your open house and somebody can't be there right at 1, but they can come at 4, then that works out great. But in my experience, and you guys, my experience may be completely different from yours. Sometimes people forget because there is no set time to come, for them to actually be there. They can come when it works for them. So in some cases, having that dedicated date time for people to show up for an in-person event is helpful. So yeah, you got to figure that out. So when you decide when and how you're going to launch this new catalog, there's something to keep in mind. So what I didn't say, because I got a little excited, I'm going to do something online and in person. I don't think that I said that. So I will, all my out of town customers, I will invite them to something online. Any of my local customers who can't come to my local thing, I'll invite them as well. And just here's what I'd say, because I promised you some words. I would literally just message my customer and say, hey, Susie, I might even start messaging people. Well, I guess I have to figure out what my date is first. I'm just imagining being at reunion and go like, hey, Susie, I just saw the new catalog and it's amazing. That's actually not a bad idea. But I'd say, hey, Susie, our new catalog, our new fall and winter catalog is launching X date, and I am having a catalog release. You can say party, you can say shindig, you can say get together, you can say virtual hootenanny, whatever you want to say. I tend to try and get away from using the word party. That's just something that I've tried to stop using, because there are people out there who are partied out. So I want this to be different and fun. But I would literally just say, hey, the new catalog is launching. We are having a new catalog celebration or a new catalog, VIP release event, whatever you want to call it, next Thursday at 8 on Facebook. I'd love to send you an invitation so you can come and see what's new. How's that sound? Or would it be cool if I invited you to come check out what's new? So that's kind of how I do that. Okay, so now, based on when you decide to have that party, you need to, you're probably going to want to order catalogs. You're probably going to want to order scent testers. If you are attending reunion with one of the in-person packages, I believe you already get the scent testers. If you chose the 2 larger virtual packages, I think you also get scent testers. Don't quote me. This isn't the gospel, but there's plenty of packages that you could have chose to get your scent testers. So in that case, that makes it very easy. But if you did the $39 reunion virtual option, then I don't think you're getting any of that. And so whenever things go live for us to be able to order them, that's when you're going to want to go ahead and get your scent testers and get at least a pack of catalogs. That way you are prepared to start, you want to have those things before your catalog release party. I think that makes sense. There's not a date yet. I'm going to talk about that just in just a second, Michelle. Okay, so I talked about testers. So we're going to get, I'm actually going to flip these around because there's one that I want to say now that'll be super helpful. So typically in July, like either the 1st or the 15th will probably be when we find out like the exact dates for when that new catalog goes live and when customers can start shopping from it. The 15th of the month in July is usually always the month that we get I hate this word, the discontinued list. I call it the retirement list because in all reality, any of those scents and a lot of those products could technically show up in a future catalog. So I never say never. I never say a scent is gone forever because we just don't know. So I call it the retirement list, the retiring items list. Discontinued it just hurts my heart. So we probably will not be able to purchase product at reunion, but typically we can purchase catalogs there. So I'm going off of what I know from, what do you call it? 2 years ago. Nothing was normal about reunion last year. Well, the box of goodies was pretty cool, but it wasn't even normal. I'm not used to having a box show up at my house. I'm used to going there and getting it. So when you get that list, that is your, what is it? The alarm. I always love in cartoons where they're like, "Awooga," that's your alarm. That was horrible. That was the worst impression ever of a cartoon alarm. But that's your time to be like, whoa, okay. And you guys, be prepared. Just be mentally prepared. Two things you need to be mentally prepared for. Number one, when you see that list, it might look like a lot of stuff. And that's because if a scent is retiring, typically that scent is retiring in every format we have. So if it comes in a sprinkle, obviously they all come in a sprinkle, and it comes in a soaks and it comes in a super clean, then it is on that list 5 times. 5 different products, actually 6 different products, because cartons, jars, cartons, soaks, super clean. 6 different times for that one scent. So just keep that in mind, because it is going to look a little crazy. You're going to be like, why is it so many pages? It's really not that bad when you actually like really look at it. But the last one was like, I was like, I was like, whoa. So be prepared for that. And also, it's June 21st, new catalog in 5 weeks. Like I said, be prepared for some things to sell out. There already are some things that have sold out and are not coming back. Be prepared for more of that to happen between now and the end of the month. So if someone has their eye on a warmer or an accent shade or a Just Add Soaks decor item, like when that list comes out, y'all, all bets are off. Like, it's just a matter of time before things start to sell out. It will just happen because 20,000 plus, I mean, we have like 90 or 100,000 consultants, but we know they're not all working. But let's just say 25% of them are. So let's say 25,000. 25,000 consultants get on the phone and go, oh my gosh, Susie, I know you wanted that blah, blah, blah shade. Well, it's on the retirement list. So we've definitely got to get it for you before it sells out. And then Susie's like, take my money. And then they order the shade. So be prepared for that. It's going to happen. That list is really important, and we will definitely talk about it when it comes out. And so with that, as the catalog starts to change, you're going to want to pull out any old scent testers that you have. I'll keep them for a year to see if they come back. Well, maybe not quite a year, but around, I guess it's 6 months. Yeah, I'll keep them for about 6 months, see if they come back. And if not, I'll just give them away or I'll use them or whatever. The next thing that you want to do once you see that retirement list or a discontinued list, that hurts my heart, you're going to want to go through and see, do you have any of those products on hand that you personally want to sell? This is a really fun time to have a sample sale. And I don't mean selling samples. I don't mean selling these. I mean hey, you all probably, not you all, but the newbies all have one of those bling shades. If that's not your style and not your decor, but it came in your kit, here's a really awesome opportunity for you to be like, sample sale and sell it for, 20, 30, 40, 50% off, whatever you want to do. You're the boss. But then also, if you have any sort of sprinkle collection, I know we've got some peeps that do vendor events or that like to carry scents on hand. If you've got those, then when you see that list, that's a really good time to say, okay, I need to figure out what I'm going to do to sell these items. Obviously, you can hoard them for yourself, or you can wait and see if they sell out from Pink Zebra, and then you can be, a customer's knight in shining armor. But what I would do is I would try to move those. If they weren't my personal favorites, I would try to move those first. So I would reach out to customers that love it and say, hey, Susie, I'm just going to say Blackberry Rose because I don't feel like it's going to make it into the fall and winter catalog, and it's not my cup of tea. So I feel okay. I feel okay retiring it in this scenario. So I would reach out to Megan. Megan's one of my friends / customers. I'd say, hey, Megan, Blackberry Rose is not going to be in the fall and winter catalog. I just found out today. I'm so sad. I do have, 3 jars on hand. Would you, is that something you'd want to grab so that you can have plenty, to get you through the rest of the year or whatever? So I personally would want to move as much of that kind of stuff as possible, because then here's what I do. I take that money and then I go order new things. I go order some new things. Hey, Autumn. So that's what I typically do. Okay, the next thing, and this is actually the last thing. So I went a little over, but I think we're good. Your actual catalogs. You got to get rid of these bad boys. So here's a fun little thing. Let's hear about the fun thing that I did. I guess Melina of February 2021 was full of hope. I'm still full of hope, but I ordered, and I never do this, you guys. I'm the girl who is having to like bum catalogs off people at this point in the season. 5 weeks out, I'm like, I've got 3, because normally I'm doing home parties, so I'm giving them to people. So I'm usually like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to order a pack. I ordered 7 packs in February, and I have not done a very good job of getting rid of them. They are not fulfilling their destiny, making new friends and going into people's homes. So if you're in a similar situation, hopefully you don't. Well, and here's the thing. I don't have 7 anymore from that initial stack, but you guys, I also earned 2 Change Your Life opportunity boxes in, like, I don't know, March. That sounds right. March, April. No, not April. February, March, whatever. It's not important. But some months ago, not too long ago, I earned 2 of those. So I have what's left of the 7 plus 2 more packs. I don't even know, you guys. Too many catalogs. Okay, Sarah, can I send you a pack of catalogs, Sarah? Seriously. And so I'm like, okay, what can I do? So that's where I'm at. So I wanted to just say it out loud, because you guys might be in a similar situation where you're like, ooh, because really all I want at the end of the day is to keep one. I keep 1 catalog. I have this little stack in my closet in my office of pretty much every catalog since I joined. And I just like to keep 1. So I've got these labeled, not all of them, but I have a handful of them labeled. So I'm just, sad thing is I don't go a lot of places right now. I still don't. I go to the chiropractor like once a week. But I don't go anywhere consistently. But I'm looking for some vendor events so that I can help these catalogs find their forever home. Because I just don't want to throw them away. That feels like a waste to me. So that is that. Oh, nail salon. That's actually genius. I got a nail salon gift card for my birthday, or gift certificate for my birthday. So I'll take a couple with me when I go get a pedicure at some point. Yeah, I am definitely thinking of places where I can go and where I can leave one. Places that I give money to. I asked my mom to find out if she was allowed to leave any in her break room at work. So yeah, I'm just doing all that stuff. And look at y'all being helpful in the comments. I do have to go get my hair done sometime in July. I haven't decided yet. You guys can't see, but the grays are like coming in. Jennifer Osmond, I have not been in a bank lobby. I can't even tell you how long it's been. Like, I don't know. It's been since March of 2020, probably. So yeah. So thank you guys for all the ideas. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to find places to put my catalogs. I thought I completely ran out of my business cards, but I found this small little stack. This is what the back looks like. Yeah, super, super cute. So I found a handful of those. So that's really good, but I need to order more. So I hope that this video was helpful. So I hope I gave you guys a lot to think about and get ready and get prepared for. The other thing that I didn't say, part of the gearing up for the catalog change, is if you've been around long enough to have like a couple of hosts under your belt or more, like think like Old Lady Zebra right here, where I have customers who host with me every single fall. So now is the time, and I know Jennifer Osmond's already got a list because we talked about this. I don't know why, Jennifer, I don't know why I need to say your last name. You're the only person whose last name I say. Maybe because we have another Jennifer. Everyone else gets a first name. You get the official, like, full name. Get that list together of your past hostesses so you can offer them a date with the new catalog first. Make a list of people who've, maybe never hosted with you that you'd like to invite to be a host. Start thinking about all that, because once you get your catalog release party or parties sorted out, then you'll have more dates on your calendar that you can start to plug in things. And that's a great segue and a teaser for next week's Gear Up series training. Are y'all ready? We're going to gear up for the incentive trip. I'm going to give you guys all my tips and ideas and all that jazz on incentive trips. And I know the location and I can't tell you, and that hurts my heart. But I have no idea what to expect in terms of points. So I'm going to give you information based off what I know from the past. So we're going to start talking about if that's a goal of yours to earn an incentive trip, I'm going to tell you everything I know. Okay. I love y'all. Have an amazing night. I'm going to go hang out with Jason. We're going to go watch probably Mayor of Easttown, because it's like our new favorite show on Amazon Prime. So y'all be good. I'll talk to you later. Bye.